Howdy, dowdy, howdy.
Howdy. What's that from?
It's from Toy Stories with Shark and Woody.
Woody.
Woody's
Roundup.
Hi, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy. How goes it? Look. I don't really need it because I feel like as I lose weight, I'm not sweating as much, but we don't know this. All right, guys. Well, welcome to a Ken from the car. We have so much to talk about. We have links galore. If you've never been to a Ken from the car, we sit in the car.
Why haven't you yet? Come on over and have some fun.
Okay. Listen. We're going to play a little game called Strike 1, 2, 3. Because you guys do not see the side of Sean. I will be in mid-sentence. Let's do a drinking game. Every time Sean interrupts Ken, let's drink. And you will all be drunk. I would like to tell you, listen. Everyone that starts to work for me all starts off the same. Sean's so nice, he will do anything for you. By week, not even week, by day 3, they're like, they will personally come to me and say, I totally get it. And I'm like, thank you. He interrupts me. He doesn't listen. I have to clarify things 15 times. Ryan, my nephew, is like, I am trying to keep him on task, Uncle Kenny. I am trying my best. I'm just saying. I think he needs to be on meds.
Okay.
Just saying. Okay. All right, guys. So, if you have never been to a Ken from the car, we sit in here and talk about whatever we want because it's our show and not yours.
And not yours.
So we can do what we want. But we do talk about crafty deals that you should take advantage of. We talk about what's going on in our life. Last week, we kind of had a Ken from the car, but not really, which is okay because I had a hard week last week. We're going to talk about that. We are going to talk about a lot of stuff. So, listen. Do you notice how now he's making a point not to talk at all to make me feel bad? This is passive-aggressive relationship, people. Look at, I have little Mickey Mouses on me. All right, guys.
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk about the links down below, and hopefully you use the links. Because when you use the links, that helps support Ken's Kreations, and for that, we thank you. So, there is a Facebook group. Did you guys know we have a Facebook group? Well, I have a Facebook group. I should really change it and say Ken and Sean's official Ken's Kreations Facebook page. I'm starting to realize that people are Team Sean, and I need to include you in photos because people are very sensitive for Shawnee. Hey, where's Sean? That's what my nephew did. Allie. Okay, also, if you've never been to a Ken from the car, I get off task. I don't stay on. I don't. Okay, so
Squirrel.
It is this thing, okay? We have a lot to talk about. All right, so join the Facebook group. We will be going live on Chalk Couture, my Chalk Couture channel tonight. So if you don't watch that, you should. We're going to go live on there, all right? Everyone always asks, Ken, can I shop Amazon and you get support? Yes, you can shop Amazon at no extra cost to you. The link is down below. If you use that link, we get a very small portion of it, but a small portion is better than no portion.
This is true.
That's how I view losing weight. When I would say, Sean, can I have dessert? And he goes, a small portion. And then when we got in here, he said, we need a wide angle lens. Not a good thing to say to Ken.
It's because if I sit normally, this is where I'm at.
Well, if I had it my way, that's how it would be. It's Ken from the car.
I know. We just need a good wide angle lens so we can just get us close without having to lean over.
Okay. Well, okay, we're going to talk about sales. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. We're going to do some taste tests. We're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about Ken's new favorite underpants. It will be great. So a lot of you have asked, why are we going to Africa? We talk a lot about this on the Chalk Couture channel, but we don't really talk a lot about it here. So as many of you know, I am an independent designer with Chalk Couture.
Yep.
We did a thing, a Watts of Love.
Yes, we did.
We said, hey guys, if we raise money, we'll match it. We did. We raised almost $20,000. We donated that to Watts of Love.
Yep.
And lo and behold, they surprised us and said, guess what? You and a lovely woman named Ann Schneider are going on a trip to Africa. And I was like, what? So of course, naturally, I want Sean to go because I am not the only one that influenced all of this. So we asked if he could go. So we're raising funds. But I wanted to show you why. We got on a call with Watts of Love, and they had said to us the reason we're going. Because I just naturally thought we were going because people didn't have electricity. At first, I thought they were joking. This is not a joke. I actually found an article of it on the LA Times that you can read. So we're actually going to help albinos there. So there is certain people that are born and they're albino, which means they are completely hairless and completely white. Even the pig.
Not hairless.
Some of them are hairless.
Yeah, that's another.
Regardless, in Africa, in certain parts of Africa, they're viewed as a extreme rarity, almost magical thing. I'm not kidding. So people will kill them and use their bones, kind of like they do on with elephant tusks and stuff. And they'll use them in like voodoo, magic, and witch trial, all this stuff, right? When they said this, I'm like, I don't think this is real. Like, they're just scaring us. It's real. I gave you an article. So we are going and not only giving albinos, but other communities lights. So this trip to Africa is literally us going and giving lights to people. And so it's not a vacation, it's more of an impact trip to really impact people. Now, we have literally, like, I have now realized I'm very sensitive to vaccines and medicines, which we'll talk about, but that's why we're going. And also, yes, you can donate to our cause. The link is down below, and we're going to talk about a little bit more on that in just a sec. All right, so before we get into all of our stuff, I do want to go over the crafty deals. There's 2 or 3 companies I really want to highlight. I won't spend too much time on this because we all get the jam by now. Right now, you can save about 52% on Cricut, pretty much everything. So it's 40% off pretty much their materials. It's 40% off their tools. It's the lowest prices of the season. So why is it 52%? Because essentially, if you are a Cricut Access member, which you should be, you get 10% off. If you use my coupon code KEN, K-E-N, you get another 10% off. I always use cardstock as an example. Cardstock's normally $10. 40% off brings it down to $6. Cricut Access members get another 10% off. It brings it down to $5.40. If you use coupon code KEN, K-E-N, brings another 10% off, which is 54 cents, which brings it down to $4.86. Okay, so this is the time to buy stuff. It's a huge, huge, huge sale. I would appreciate it if you use the links down below, which are my links, and that will help support us. The coupon code is just for you guys, so definitely use the links. They always start with an SHRSL. That's just basically the system Cricut does. Cricut's cardstock is 80 pound cardstock. It's 80 pound or 85? No, it's 80 pound, I think. It's 80 pound.
And a reminder about your code, you have to have at least $50.
Ooh, Sean, yes. So you have to have $50 before tax and insurance.
Before tax and,
yes. Before tax, and it activates at 50 and it gets you that 10% off. So $50. Good job. Okay, so 40% off all vinyl, iron-on, cardstock, maker, all other materials. And the links that I gave you actually puts the newest item first, because I know us, we like new items, shiny things, right? 40% off all tools and accessories. So tools, pens, scoring tools, mats, self-healing mats, easy press mats, tool sets, cutting tools, rulers, all of that. Also Cricut Access members, right now you can get 8 rolls of window cling for $29.99. What was that flutter?
What?
What? Okay, so that is Cricut. Please use the links. We love you if you use the links. I adore you to pieces. But Thermoweb, I swear, so I actually reached out to Thermoweb and I was like, okay, what's the deal? Are you firing people? Because there's a lot of stuff on sale. And then I realized it's just old stuff, like last year's stuff. But if you've ever wanted some of Gina K stuff, now's the time to get it. 50% off deco foil. Toner sheets are up to 30% off. Stencils are 30% off. 60% off glitter dust. 50% off iCraft stuff. 15 off Zots, but Gina K stuff, her adhesive runners are about 30% off. Her stamp and foil entire collection is 30% off. Her stamp and stencil collection, older styles, are 30% off. All of her thin metal dies, which I love, are 30% off. All ribbon is 30% off. Okay, so right now Thermoweb is having, basically they're getting rid of the, not this year stuff, but the last year stuff. Now's the time to buy. Very rarely does Thermoweb go on sale, and they don't announce when things go on sale. Hi, Miss Melody. So definitely take advantage of this. Take advantage of the Cricut and the sale. Okay, guys. And I love Thermoweb. Their product is, I love it. You guys all know I love the Gina K dies. Yep. I love her stamp and foil system. I love her stamp and stencil system. And you can get amazing deals. Once again, the links down below help support this channel. So thank you for using them. Last but not least, Silhouette right now has their small mystery box, their large mystery box, and their cameo for $229. Links are down below if you're interested in it. Yes, I'm super excited because next month we will be there at the Cameo 4 release, and we leave, I forget what day we leave, but we leave at a certain day.
The 8th.
Okay, so we can...
It's on the 10th.
Yes, we can talk about sales again. We have a lot of food to test. We have a lot of stuff to tell you. I'm so excited.
Aloha, Janet. I do want to point out, somebody was saying, are the maker tools still not on sale? That is correct. They are not.
What are you talking about?
The cutting tools. The new cutting tools for the maker.
Oh, yeah. So here's the deal. I don't know their time. Like, I don't know. There's days that I honestly think, like, how does Cricut make money? Because they put a lot of stuff on sale. But I don't know that there is a certain time length when they will put stuff on sale. So, like, the maker tools are pretty new. So they're not on sale. I want to say it's 60 days. I could be wrong. But once they do go on sale, believe me, either myself, Melody will let you know. Usually the product experts will let you know. Influencers will let you know. All that good jazz. So I wanted to address a couple elephants in the room. Number one, you guys are so amazing. I love you. There's no elephant. If you look at me and think I'm an elephant, I swear to God, Sean, I love you, but do not call me an elephant.
I was looking in the back seat.
I need to cut my hair. Okay, so number one, I made the mistake last week of reading comments on Facebook and YouTube, which I should not have, because we're going to talk about a few of them. But number one, you guys are so sweet. I went back to my Cricut announcement video, and you guys were all like, Cricut's making a mistake and all this stuff. I just want to let you guys know, I still do love Cricut. Cricut's been very good to us. Even though we're not a product expert with them, their decision made sense because we were doing more with Chalk Couture than Cricut and stuff, but they kept me as an affiliate and partner with them. So I just want to let you guys know that. Silhouette has partnered with us. We love Silhouette. There will be elephants in Africa, and it scares me, which we're going to talk about that too, because we went shopping and it was not very successful. Anyways,
it wasn't?
Well, it kind of was, but
we got a few things.
We got a few things. All right, which brings me to my next point, which we'll talk about the comments in 1 second. So we went shopping. So here's the deal. YouTube and, no, not YouTube. Africa has a lot of rules on what we can and cannot wear. So it's custom that we should wear longer stuff. Not because, like, we're going to offend, but because there is TT flies? ZT flies.
TSE.
ZT flies, and they will eat my pee-pee.
No.
And so Sean says we're not supposed to wear black, we're not supposed to wear blue, and you have to wear long, right? So we went to Duluth Trading Company, which I don't know if you guys know what it is, but it's like a kind of an outdoorsy store for men and women. Working clothes. Kind of like Carhartt. Their claim to fame for women is the no tuck tank, where like you can reach up and the tank doesn't go up. I don't know. And for the guys, it's their pants and stuff. But they have something. Let's get personal. Listen, Linda. We're gonna get personal here, okay? So I am a sweater. You guys all know I sweat. So when I say I sweat, you see it sometimes on my forehead. I sweat everywhere. So much so that when I go to Disneyland, I have to take Gold Bond powder because I have to put a little sprout down my pants because I'm sweating and it's not comfortable, right? Mm-hmm. Well, when we were at Duluth, I said, Sean, what is this? So these are called buck naked underwear. Yes, I'm talking about underwear. It's Ken from the car. I can do that. It's my show, not yours, okay? So I'm like, what is this? I went to a lady and I was like, what is this? And she says, it is no pinch, no stink, no sweat. And I was like, wait, what does that mean? And she was like, you won't sweat. Like it whisks it away. And I was like, no, I've heard that before.
And it's not whisk, it's wick.
Wick.
It wicks away.
It wicks away. I said, I've heard this before. Like, I am a rainforest down there, right? And she's like, no, it works. And I was like, no, I've heard this before. I've tried the Aloha ones. I've tried a ton of stuff. Okay, well, first of all, I bought one. And let me tell you, I'm a medium there. So I don't know if their sizes just run big or if I literally am, but it's seriously a medium, right? I know this sounds like a commercial, but this is how in love with them I am. I literally bought a couple pairs because I was like, these aren't going to work, Sean, right? So usually by the end of the day, because it's a rainforest down there, it's kind of smelly and, you know, Sean says, get away from me. So I put them on and I said, I was sweating on my forehead and he was like, so? And I was like, Sean, I'm dry. Like, dry, they're comfortable, they don't ride up. And I was like, these are magical. So we went back and I bought like 8 pairs. I'm so impressed. First of all, because I'm a medium. So, which I'm pretty sure is a sizing error. But, like, seriously, like, this is a family problem. Like, I told my nephew, I told Jasmine to get them for her husband. Like, I am like, buy these. Because if you are someone that sweats, you all know what I'm talking about. It is horrible. Like Disneyland, my brother and me, seriously, we look like creepsters when we go in the bathroom. I'm like, where's the powder? And he's like, where? I got it right here. And we're in urinals and you see powder go bloop. Like, this is why no companies want to do business with me anymore, because we talk about this. Listen, I'm giving you real life advice here, people. So they have them for women. So if your hoo-hoo is hot, you can get these, right?
They make them for women.
They do.
Yep.
They also make some that are called cool to the touch, and they also make some that keep your berries separate from your legs and twigs.
Twigs and berries. Yeah. I will say they're on sale.
No, not anymore. Sale ended yesterday. So here's what they look like.
They're a little pricey.
They're a little pricey, but you can
totally
see they're like a netting, right? But here's the deal. You can not use fabric softener on them.
No fabric front or the unstoppable.
You guys, I'm telling you right here, I know this is weird, but it is life-changing for me. Because usually, and it embarrasses Sean, I will be in the middle of Michael's and I will undo my pants and push my boxers down because they have ridden up. And Sean's like, why are you doing this? I'm like, because I'm uncomfortable because they are in places it should not be. And it is a rainforest, Sean.
I'm wearing a pair right now.
You're wearing my boxers? Those are not for you. You got the Aloha ones. And if I may say, listen, you want to hear what my relationship with Sean is? Number one, we bought Aloha underwear. He loves them. He hid them from me. You want to know why he hid them from me? He says, because you stretch them out. Because I like boxers to cling to my legs. I don't like them riding up. And he says, you stretch them out, which basically called me fat. I'm just saying. And he also hid the Aloha socks away from me because he says I put holes in them. Listen. I bought 8 pairs of these. I'm in love. Did I hide them from you? Am I allowing you to wear them? Mm-hmm. That is what being in a relationship's all about, Sean. Not hiding things from your other person.
Are sitting in the main drawer.
They are now because I pitched a fit. Were they originally?
In another drawer.
They were in another drawer, which is next to his bed on the bottom, where I am not. It's literally behind our air conditioner. See? Listen, you guys all love Sean. Listen. He's sneaky. Sneaky. All right. Okay. So that is the underwear. I do not have an affiliate for Duluth.
It's mostly socks now, because you always put holes in socks.
I can't help it, Sean, if I'm busy and I'm walking a lot to make money for our empire.
I walk too.
Which is a little rough right now. Okay. So I do not make money on that link if you use that link, but I am telling you right now, they have changed my life for now. Now, this could all change. Who knows, right? Oh, Riley steals our underwear too. Riley specifically goes and gets socks, underwears, and shoes and brings them out to us when we're not paying enough attention to her. Let's just talk about that.
She does.
Okay, so we're gonna try some foods first, and then stuff. So everyone,
I wouldn't say these is a taste test.
It's not a taste test because we've already tried them.
Yeah.
But
we wanted to.
Here is this. If you guys are Sun Chip fans,
which I do like, Sun Chips are great.
Oh my gosh, these are brand new. They are
Puffs.
called Sun Puffs. We're a puff.
Or in England. It's true. And in England, that's what they call it.
All right, this is what they look like.
Thick. Show the sideways. Show the side. Stop it. Give me that.
Oh my god. Okay, just a sec. I gotta calm down.
Those look good.
He didn't even wait for me to eat it. Okay, so listen. These are
They taste
so...
healthy? I don't know. I think
I don't know what they're made of, but they're really puffy.
probably
But
something in a roll.
Monterey Jack, cheddar, Gouda, and mozzarella blended together in 100% whole grain. I am in love. Oh, okay. Before we do our next...
I'm hoping they come out with the garden one. That one's my favorite.
Sean, you need to... Listen, you need to calm down. Our queen has told us to calm down. We got those in America, Karen. They're at Fred Meyer Safeway. They're pretty much everywhere
I'm
now.
sure they're in every store.
Okay, so
They just...
Let's talk about-
I think they just came out like within the last week or two. So, very new.
Carol, you don't need Depends. Just go to Duluth Trading Company and get buck naked underwear, because if you pee them, they'll whisk away. Wick away.
I don't think that much.
Yes, they will, because sometimes I forget to shake and there's a little wetness down there and it goes away. What? I'm a very busy person and I don't have a lot of time. It won't cost much. Just your voice. You poor unfortunate soul in pain. What's that from?
It's from Little Mermaid.
Oh my God, he's
With
so
Ursula.
good.
Yeah,
Okay,
what's her face?
okay, listen. Now I forgot what I was going to talk about. We were talking about, okay, listen here. So, last week, as someone just said, this can from the car's a whole new level. Here's why. So 2 weeks ago, you guys, I was in a bad spot, okay? Number one, was getting vaccines, which are way harder than I remember as a child. Number two, my medication, all my medication did was change manufacturers. That's it. But it was enough to put me in a spiral, right?
I know, it was horrible.
And then I went down the dark path of comparing. I have learned for myself, we should not compare to each other because I can't handle it. Like, I literally am in Chocator and I compare to other leaders. I'm not as good as them. I'm not, they're beating me. And I literally was depressed. So much so that we had a couturier call. And usually, I'm like this and happy and smiley and blah, 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 blah. I had to keep turning off my camera because I kept crying. Because I was just in a funk. And then someone reached out to me and said, Ken, do you know how many people look up to you for inspiration and how many people want to be you? And how so many people say, gosh, I would do anything to be in his spot. And if they're looking at you and you're like this, what are they thinking? If Ken can't do it, I can't do it. And between that and talking to someone else who was in my predicament and talking to other people and Sean constantly always saying, what would your mom want? And listening to my Sunscreen song, which I'm addicted to. If you've never heard of it, don't worry. I have a video coming out with all the lyrics because now I listen to it because literally Sean is going to have it memorized. Because one of my favorite lyrics in there is, maybe you'll marry, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll have children, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll divorce at 40. Maybe you'll dance the funky chicken at your 75th wedding anniversary. And this is my favorite lyric. Whatever you do, don't congratulate yourself too much or berate yourself. Your choices are half chance, so are everybody else's. I love that. It literally says that whatever choice I make, it's a 50-50 chance. If I leave my job, I might make it, I might not. And I give Sean a hard time because usually when I say, Sean, think about leaving my job, what do you think what do you think? He'll say, well, you'll either be successful or you won't. And I'm always like, oh, great advice, Sean, but it's true. Your choices have chance.
Yep.
And so is everyone else's. Goosebumps. So listen. I am going to make a video and release it. I won't make any money on it because it's going to be a copyright claim, but it's seriously that. Because I made the bad choice last week of literally saying, let's read comments. Okay. Some people are not nice. We were told, I'm stupid, I mean to Sean,
those people don't get the banter.
No, there are times I'm mean to Sean because
yeah.
I am literally, it's the same fight over and over again.
Yeah.
Like,
Which is fine.
Like interrupting or saying the same things over and over again or him not paying attention. Like I will spend an entire day editing a video. 2 minutes. Will you watch this video? Mm-hmm. And this is what happens. I'm very proud in the video. Mm-hmm. Where's my keys? He literally, I'm watching it. I'm doing it both. So it's normal relationship stuff. But if I say anything like, Sean, people are like, if I was Sean, I would leave you. Right? And then the worst thing happened that almost made me cry. My assistant, Jasmine, is very, very good about deleting comments. And this morning she said, I just need to tell you about these comments because I deleted a lot of comments. And I said, why? And we were kind of ripped apart because during our Watts of Love, we were asking people for donations to help get Sean there because it's going to cost us overall about $10,000. And we're right around 6,000 essentially. Oh my fuck! Oh, sorry. I am so sorry, you guys. That scared the bejesus out of me. You have to at least knock on our window.
I did.
I did not hear you knock. That scared the bejesus out of me. Did you just crawl under there?
Yeah, I just knocked. I was like, oh, they're probably in the car, so I was gonna
You can get in the back seat.
In the back seat.
You have to go out that way. That literally gave me a heart attack, you guys. Holy. Where is he getting in the trunk?
No, he can't. He has to squeeze by.
I did not hear you knock. You didn't say you were coming back. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Listen, Ryan, you cannot do this. You cannot just crawl in someone's garage while I'm mid-video and Sean is old. He could have died. He could have had a heart attack.
There he is.
Holy moly, you guys, that scared me to Jesus in the back. I need to calm down. I need to fan myself. Good thing I'm wearing my Duluth underwear because I just peed them. I literally just pissed my pants. I'm not even kidding because I was so scary. Holy moly, guys. Okay, I know those underwear is coming in. It's a thing. It's my whole family, isn't it? That's why we should invest in gold bond powder. Okay, next taste test. So these, I don't know how you pronounce them.
Croutons.
What? Croutons?
Rubitons.
Rubiton.
It's in the, I believe these are in the same family as the leche.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Are you excited to try this, Ryan, or did Sean already make you try
I already
it?
made
Okay,
it.
so this is what it is. We got this at Trader Joe's, right? Okay, so here's the deal. They look weird, but they're not. So all you have to do is make a little incision like this, okay? And then you go like this, and you split it open, and there it is.
Ta-da!
See?
So a leche looks basically exactly like this.
Yeah, and
But leche has a leche flavor.
Yeah, these are very light. These are almost like a grape-ish pear, a grape pear. And then there's a seed in there, right? Oh, do you want me to cut yours?
I'm just gonna take. I don't have it. It's right there.
Oh, mine peed on me.
What did you do? Squeeze it?
No, it's just leaking.
Why? You need to use a knife.
I haven't opened it yet.
How? Then it shouldn't be leaking on you. Oh! I almost got you.
Did you? That would have.
Oh my gosh, yours is leaking. It's leaking. Oh, wow. What's wrong with... Oh, holy moly, yours is juicy. Ryan's ball is juicy. Sean?
Probably super ripe.
Oh, you're
So
lucky.
Thank you.
Finish your story about the trip, please.
What's right? Do you remember I have ADHD? I don't even remember 5 minutes ago. What trip? What were we talking about?
Well, there's the... On the trip we just took, or the one we're
Oh, so this person, mine doesn't taste good. It's not.
I like them.
What is that?
It's just part of the inner shell, because some of it sticks to the flesh.
It's like a little piece of hair.
This is not leche.
It's like
No.
Okay, so
It's not leche.
Jazzy came to me and said, Ken, I had to delete a comment because this person says it's horrible that you are donating or you're asking for money, because obviously if you are at home and you can afford to have an assistant and your nephew work with you and all this stuff, you're not that broke, and essentially like you're extorting your audience. And so I deleted them, but then it made me feel bad. And so then I thought I'm going to go back and delete all my Watts of Love, because it literally made me kind of feel bad.
Mm-hmm. Is that the latest one?
So I literally, said to, I said, you know what, it is what it is, and it's, whatever we don't raise and everything like that. But we are very blessed because, and I don't know if she is here, and she has given me the authorization. I got an email from someone that said, hey, I'm trying to make a donation to your Watts of Love site, and I can't. It's not letting it go through. And I said, oh, I can help you and stuff. And because can I just send you the check? Can I PayPal it to you? And I said, oh, just here, and just, I want to make sure, I want to thank you, and I want to give you props and everything. And she said, okay, I have the check in the mail. Her name is Deanne. I won't say her last name because until I talk to her again. So we are short. How much are we short?
Just about 4,000.
So, and Deanne today,
she's sending us a for $4,000.
Holy cow.
What do you say to that? Holy cow, Deanne. From the bottom of our hearts to wherever, that is the most generous thing I have ever seen.
Yeah, so I'm not going to say her last name because she had said that. I just want to kind of keep it. She just said she's a happy subscriber and a big fan of Ken and Sean. So any excess that we do have will go straight to Watts of Love. We're going to be making her some pieces of artwork live and sending it to her, but I've never had someone completely
yes, thank you, God,
do that, because that's a huge... So it was almost Mom's way of saying, don't listen to anyone. I've taken away the link and already wrote her and said, any excess, do you want me to get back to you? What do you want me to do? I know I can never see Sean cry.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me cry. Stop it, Sean. So I've never had someone do this and go above and beyond for, all of you guys, all of your support, just watching our channel, using our links, coming out to Watts of Love Chalkathon and supporting us and buying boards and giving us money. We were honored to give $10,000 out of our savings to Watts of Love. Like, we love Watts of Love. We love what it stands for and everything. And I told Sean I want him to be here. He deserves to be on this trip. He's as much part of this as I was. And I made sure to go through it all, and I would have never dreamt of this. In fact, when I showed Sean the email, he said, oh, I'm sure she meant $40. So then I clarified. It was like, and then I even said, there's more organizations out there that need it more than us. Please, think of it and make sure, because I don't want to take from other, Sean and I are healthy. We are blessed. We have an amazing family that supports us. We have everything that we need. We do have Jasmine, who's changed it. Ryan has joined, which has made Sean's life 100 times better.
Thank you, Ryan.
So,
Thanks for the
so anyways, I just wanted to announce that, because if we don't do a Watts of Love or something like that, it's because I don't want to take advantage of people donating us funds. I do want you guys to know that all of this is going to Watts of Love. But it was, I feel like, my mom's way of saying, just do you. Be what you guys do and stuff. And that's what I did.
Yeah.
Last week, I had an attitude adjustment, and we went and did a Chaka, we went and did our Chaka, live. And we had someone try calling. And, it's literally, that's what we do is I tell people all the time, yes, we do cross, we do Chaka tour, but my favorite things are came from the car because this is truly me at my source and stuff. So, okay, sorry to make everyone cry, but I've been waiting this entire live to announce that and everything. So,
thank you.
So Sean made me try these.
You wanted to get them. I didn't think you wanted to get them, but you got them anyway.
So I don't like hot. So.
I love hot.
But you don't like ranch.
Well, I mean, I don't hate those, but they're like, I like ghost peppers and that kind. Oh.
Okay, we're gonna eat a lot of them because I want the hotness. I want the hotness to get to them. So Sean is gonna eat all of that at once.
I think you guys should do that.
Oh, I'm gonna do it all at once because I don't like hot. These are like flaming hot. No chips would be this color.
I just don't know how creamy it tastes. That's my problem. Like, it's really good. Like, the Cheeto part is super good. I like the flavor and like the spice. Or not the flavor, but it's just too smooth for me. I like little
Why does anybody like this feeling? Oh my goodness.
I like them. So I like ranch. Dip them in ranch would be fun too.
It's better than I remember.
Your mouth is not on fire?
How do you feel anything? Literally nothing. There's like no heat or anything there.
There's a little heat.
You're dead on the inside.
Well, I've done ghost
You don't
peppers.
You guys don't feel that in your throat?
No. Once you do ghost peppers, this is like literally baby
Yeah,
food
I'm sure
for me.
it's baby food.
This is like baby food.
Now, the wedding we went to last weekend, they had this green verde sauce, homemade.
Goodness.
Normally, green verde is kind of a medium, which is
Jamie
fine.
says there's ones in a green bag that are not hot. I'll try them.
But it was spicy.
My stomach hurts
It was
now.
spicy, but my God, it was good salsa.
This salsa, they were like, oh, it's got a little kick to it. I just dipped my chip in it, and literally, I could feel my next fart literally could have lit the forest on fire. It was that hot, Sean. It was hot, even for him.
He's not 12. He's 20.
I'm 19. Oh, I'm 20. I forgot.
We just had a birthday Saturday. Yeah,
I know. I look
He
young.
just turned 20 Saturday.
It's because I'm so fat. So.
Oh, stop it. But now they were serving a barbacoa or barcoa.
Smell that. It smells like pumpkin.
Whatever they call it. Beef.
I know, but it doesn't taste like pumpkin. It's mango.
I'm talking. And then as you go, you get the meats. You get some refried beans and some other stuff. And then they have this red sauce. That was hot.
Try that.
I did a little taste of that like you did on the chip. Yeah, I couldn't do that one. That one was way,
These are
way too
freeze-dried
hot.
mangoes. Do you like that? I want to try this one. What's this?
I don't know why, but this makes me think of toe jam. I have no idea.
How do you know what toe jam tastes like?
It smells like toe jam.
You didn't say that. You said it tastes. This
Oh, you said
reminds
taste-
me of what toe jam tastes like. So how do you know? That is a good point.
Have you met my dad?
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
It's his brother.
What is wrong with my family? Now you guys know where I get it.
Yummy.
Ryan, you should not know what toe jam tastes like.
I don't know what it tastes like. You know
You
what?
said this
When you
remi-
smell something, you can get the taste of it. You're like that. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh my
Smell it and you can taste it because it's
No! Nobody does that.
No, you don't know. It just goes through.
Listen, this is why I have... Exactly, you guys. This is not normal. Not normal. Okay, so this is pear.
I love pears. To me,
Kathy
that
says
was-
she knows what you're talking about, so she's tried toe jam too, just so you know.
So
This has no flavor. It tastes like styrofoam.
what was the last thing we ate?
Mango.
mango.
I love mango, but that one doesn't taste like styrofoam.
No, it tastes like a.
Hey, I have a
sour
question.
styrofoam.
if you saw me coming out of a car and you saw I had a whole bunch of stuffed animals in the back of the car, what would you think about me?
What do you mean? Like, so
Look behind you, Ryan.
So all those stuffed animals, if you thought, would you question why I had stuffed animals in the back of my car? Or would you just be like, oh,
because a lot of people put like stickers in the back of their car.
Yeah.
And I think that's I think having that is less weird than people with all those like 50 stickers on their car.
yeah. Every time we go to a Walmart and I
was
leave,
driving-
people are like, oh, those for your kids? I'm like, no, they're for me. And they're like,
I was driving the other day, and a gal rolled down her window, and she says, "I love your turtles," and I said, "Thank you."
that did not.
Yes, it did. Yes, it
You
did.
are just. That's like a Grey Poupon commercial.
No,
That
driving,
didn't
she just
happen.
drove by, and my
you,
favorite window was already down, and she rolled her down, and she says, "Hey," and I looked at her, and she says, "I love your turtles."
Sean,
I said,
this is
"Thank you."
how people get hijacked. You do not roll down your window
My
and
one
talk
was
to
already
people.
down. Mine was down. She put hers down.
Maybe she thought you were cute.
Sean,
The other time we were at Walmart, like you said,
stop
I said,
talking to people about your turtles.
she said she liked them. She saw them. I was going to say there's also some Ewoks back there too, but
I don't know, like
she drove by too fast.
maybe I'm just used to it from seeing it, but maybe it could be a weird thing for people to see.
I've always liked stuffed animals. You should see our basement now. I have a ton of Disney stuffed animals now.
From
What?
Cincy.
Are you talking about in the craft room?
Listen, yes. Okay. I know, I think she was hitting on Sean.
I don't think so.
I think she was. She can have him. I'm kidding. Ryan, you need to go buy these underwear.
Are those
He
used?
can't afford
No,
those.
they're not
I thought you were gonna- those are
used.
brand-
These are brand new.
Still in the package.
You are such a jerk.
That's what he was going to say, probably.
No, he wasn't.
I can't afford those yet.
He said, and I quote, do you guys see what people have to put up with, Sean? I said, Ryan, you need to get these. And you didn't say he. He says he can't afford those. Which
Well,
means
is he right?
we are his employer, Sean. So what does that mean?
They don't even, what, you guys are supposed to pay me? No. The house we got is expensive.
You are so mean. Did you sign it? Congratulations, Ryan
Yeah,
has
I
a
got
new
a
house.
key.
Oh.
You gotta
Now,
get
is this a house or an apartment?
House.
It's a house.
We're renting a house, and it's in like a community, so it's super nice. Yeah.
It's in a
How many
community.
rooms are in there?
3. The garage has a room in it too, and there's a huge backyard.
So when I get in
and
a fight
by
with Sean, he can go stay there?
Oh, by the way, you need to be nice to your wife. I saw the video.
What video?
We'll talk later.
Oh, that's because they were picking on me.
Oh,
you guys didn't
listen, family drama.
No,
Oh
no,
my
no, no.
goodness.
Okay, but here, let's talk about what this guy did. Yesterday, while we're doing a live, on his... Wait a minute. Yes, on his iPad, a message pops up with his wife's name. His wife's
Michaela.
name is Michaela. And I was like, that's weird. Michaela really doesn't text us that much, like every once in a while to get our attention. He proceeds to open the message and read all the messages. And I said, Sean, what is that? Ryan's Facebook messages. I said, why are you reading his Facebook messages? And he's like, well, we couldn't figure out how to log out. Okay, that is one thing to not log out, but to then go back and read all of the conversation is rude.
Right.
See,
Sorry.
now you
It's- I
guys
don't
know.
care.
See, you guys are always so defensive
I don't
of this
care.
guy, and look at him. He's hitting on people with stuffed animals. He is reading his messages, saying he can't afford stuff. He's a little passive aggressive, I'm just saying.
I mean, he's not wrong.
saying.
Have you seen the car I drive? Like, I can't.
He does have to get into his car through his trunk.
Yeah, so like the lock of it broke like out of nowhere, so I just have to like open the trunk, climb in, and unlock it.
Why didn't you
Hence
unlock
why
the other
he
side?
crawled under the garage and gave Ken a heart attack.
Well, I knocked and everything. The dogs were barking and everything. I was like, oh, maybe they're downstairs or maybe they're in the car. So I was just gonna slide under and I was gonna try to sneak under, but then I saw
Luann, he is not married.
Not married, but yes, they do have a baby.
We're engaged.
Beautiful, yes, engaged. Beautiful little rose.
Do you know 20 years ago that would be like illegal? I'm just saying.
No, it wouldn't.
20 years ago is when I graduated. Oh my gosh. Which means you are old. He is so self-conscious about his goatee too. He has to dye it all the time now.
You don't even look like.
And then he goes, when I reach 60, I'll stop dyeing it.
Yeah. When I reach 60, I can stop.
He's very confident we're going to make it out of Africa alive.
Why don't you open up the other side of just the passenger side and open it?
Both of them. When I got it, it was broken like that.
Tamitha has a point. I would turn Sean into human resources. He invaded your privacy in the workplace.
Nah. No thanks. That now means I have to do more work.
This is true, because we'd have to make more money. Because right now we're in the negative. But that's okay. That's okay. We don't need to be in the positive yet. We're laying groundwork, aren't we, Sean?
I think we did pretty good.
All right. So I think we've talked about everything, but let me double check. So
Jazzy is HR.
Jazzy is not HR. This is not updated. So I think we talked about everything. Did we try all of our food?
Yep, we did.
We did?
Yes, we did.
Oh. That's pretty good. Jazzy was going to be here, but Jazzy had to leave a little early because tomorrow is her first, not her first day, her kid's first day at schools. So she went and, so Jazzy only works short hours. She usually gets here, she's supposed to be here at 9, but she gets here about 10.
Sometimes.
She's supposed to leave at 2:30, but leaves around 2. She has a very good life.
Actually, it was 3, I thought.
No, today was, well, it is supposed to, it's normally 9 to 3, but she just comes and goes as she pleases. Where this guy is very much so on time. Like, I don't get out of bed till like usually a certain time and he's already here, so.
I graduated in 84.
You know, Sue, I didn't even know she made a video of those signs. So her kiddos, she's never made, like, my kids are starting school, so we quickly made some up for her, and it was fun. So now our kids are going to have those little things that were like, my first day of kindergarten, and my this. And Sean's going to have one that says, my first day of being fired after I invaded my employee's privacy. I tell you guys. All right, so don't forget to check out the sales. Thermoweb, Cricut, huge.
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 I can't with him.
I can't either.
And then we are going to be live on Chocatour channel probably in the next hour because I have to be in a meeting by 6 o'clock. I was born in 1980, Renee, twinsies. He was born the year I graduated.
99.
That's the year we met. You really don't know a life without Sean, do you? Well, just remember, I'm your blood uncle, so you have to take my side. That's like a thing.
Whoever pays me, I don't care.
Well, I will take Michaela's side.
That's fine.
Melody says download the new Design Space app for desktop. I didn't know that was a thing, so download it now. I guess that's new. I don't have an email on it, and because I'm not a PE, maybe, I think I remember something about that. Oh yeah, they told us that at our last PE meeting, but we didn't get more information. Remember they said there was a new download?
Yes.
So do that. I do remember now. I guess there's an app for your desktop. Melody says it's new. Thank you,
It's
Melody.
new.
Came
Thanks,
out
Mel.
earlier today. I'll do that. All right, guys, so check us over on our channel. Once again, thank you for everyone that showed up today. Sorry, this one was all over the map. It's just the way it was today. I knew it was going to be this because I stopped taking vitamin C.
What?
It's a whole thing. I don't think my body likes vitamin C. If I take too much vitamin C, the next day I am drained. Like, so tired, cranky. And I think because vitamin C interacts with my ADHD meds, according to my doctor. So he says if you take vitamin C, it blocks your ADHD meds, and that's why you're so... I don't know if this is true.
Well, you hope your doctor's telling you the right stuff.
By doctor, I mean WebMD, but yes, me too. You're getting a Duluth? Get the underwear. Buck naked. It will change your life. And if you're a woman, I really want to know if their no-tug tanks are worth it. Will you do a test and buy one and see if they work? They're supposed to be, if you like reach up, the tank doesn't come up.
Yeah, there's shirts. They have shirts like that for men too, that they're long, which typically is for like the guys that are tall, but they just do them almost all of them. That's why a lot of them you were trying on were so long, because a lot of people tuck the shirts in, so if you do reach, they don't come out and show everything. Or if you're...
You just called me fat again.
No,
I'm
I
just
didn't.
saying.
I said tall.
I'm just saying.
It's okay. Jazzy called me fat too.
She did. She did.
I'm getting
Did she
attacked all over.
You did. She says, wow, Ken, you've lost a lot of weight. You're now lighter. You look a lot skinnier than your nephew. And I was like, you just called him fat. So as soon as it came up, I said, Jazzy called you fat. She was like, why would you say that? And I was like,
that's
how we do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right, guys, so we will see you all soon. Thank you for all the support, all the love. Thank you for embracing Ken from the car, because there's times where I literally still don't understand why people watch this. Maybe because I don't have attention spans. I do have merch coming. We are going through all of the merch. For sure, I have 4 things nailed down that I'm super excited about. And I'm super excited because I'm adding a certain bracelet that says, I'll just say it says KFG on it.
KFG?
The bracelet that SPG gave me. Keep going. I don't want to say it.
I know.
Keep effing going. It's a good bracelet. And it's a constant reminder to all of us that struggle that even during the stop, you can do it. So, thanks for the reminder, Jamie. Thanks for the reminder, Jamie. I don't know what that is, but thank you. All right, guys. We will see you soon over on the other channel. We adore and love you. Have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone. What's with the kissing now?